there! Welcome back to another episode. This is Shuu, Sleep to Taiwan. Shuu 华雷交到台湾。I'm 倾古。
And I am Ivory.
Yeah, 我们今天呢要教一点，
聊一点，
学一点 English 英文。没错。
好。那老师可以来说我们今天这个礼拜的主题呢 ？What's our topic today, 倾古？
我们今天呢特别的不一样。我们以前呢，之前都是中文的是什么，英文的就是什么嘛。但是呢，因为我们的中文的今天教的是我可不是吃素的，这个我们在英文里呢比较难找到一个对应的，然后我们又想来一个比较好玩的，以前没有试过的，所以我们今天呢是个游戏。大家如果你们看一些 YouTuber 或是一些 VTuber 他们在直播的时候，你们应该就看过，他们会把一些东西分类，说这个是什么等级，可能是这个是 warning 的等级，就红色最严重的等级，然后跟最好的最没事的绿色的等级。我们今天就要来玩这个游戏。那我们今天应该是看朋友吗？还是看你未来的另一半来想这些事情发生的事情，你能不能接受呢？我们的对象是想谁啊？我们今天是要来测验嘛，就是有红色等级、绿色等级这些的。那我们要来测验说，我们自己能不能接受对方做这些事情嘛，或是他有这些习惯。那我们的这个对方，我们是要设定成是朋友，还是设定成说你未来的男朋友、女朋友这样子呢？另一半？
我觉得都可以。
OK， 因为我觉得对我来说的话，那个标准不一样。
标准不一样哦，对我都一样，
对你都一样。
那我们可以做另一半，要是老师想要就是标准不一样，那我们就
我其实都可以啦，做哪一个都可以，看雨杰想做哪一个。只是我的心里的那个想法的我的心里的那一把尺就是不一样的。I have a ruler in my heart 。
对，我觉得这些比较适合另一半。来做等级。好，那我们就来开始。开始啊。So this week's topic, we are going to talk about red flags, green flags, and amber flags. So actually, 这是一个网络上出现的流行的方法来说东西。它不是很正式的说法，就是最近 Gen Z 开始说的一个说法。可是就是说 red flags、green flag 或 amber flag， 然后这些到底是什么呢？倾古 would you like to tell us what flags are in general?
Flags just as you can see, those are flags. You can see have different countries or different meanings flags.And people going to wave them. But in here, I think you're going to have some flags. Means like you have some warning in your heart, or I can accept that. That's okay. Something like that.
Yeah, that's actually you're spot on. That's actually the meaning of the other flags that we like to say now. So the other flags are actually relationship flags. And you can pass to the next page. This is used to say to describe a person or a relationship. A flag is like a quality, 他们的个性的某个部分. A quality that you like, you appreciate, or you dislike. So these could be actions or traits of a person that influence how positively, how good, or how negatively you feel about them. So just like traffic lights, we have 3 different colors. And the first one is red. So red is something that makes you feel repelled, like disgusted, like you don't want to be close to this person. Maybe it's something that when this person does it, it makes you angry, it makes you unhappy, or it's your landmine, your 地雷, as we said before.
地雷 episode 1, I think.
So Chingu, would you like to read the examples of what are some red flags? I think it depends on every person, but for me, I'd say those are some red flags, and for a lot of people.
You mean some action, some behavior?
Yeah, you can look like down below where it says red flags, video game, blah blah blah. Those are what flags. Would you like to read it?
Oh, in here? Video
对
game, drug,
对
gambling, addictions, etc.
对 that. Those are just some examples of what red flags are. So, Chingu, would you consider those video game addictions or drugs or gambling addictions red flags?
Oh, did you mean if someone play video game or someone use drugs, and in my heart, I got some red flag?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, video game, because I love to play video games. So no, definitely no. But use drugs. I think in here is something like marijuana, right?
Yeah.
Oh, if those drugs, I think it would be red flag. And
Okay.
gambling addictions, I cannot accept that. So red flags too.
Good. Okay. Let's move on to the next one then. The next one is amber flag. Amber is the color in the back. It's kind of like a yellow-orange color. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, and let me have some extra expression about amber. Because in amber, I mean, in Taiwanese, when we hear amber, the first thing we're going to think about, like a girl's name, Amber. Someone called Amber. And then I will going to relate it to a stone called amber.
Oh, amber storm.
Yeah, amber stone. And then till now, then I realized, amber, because the stone's color, and we're going to have like a yellow.
Yeah, amber is a stone's color actually. It's also a type of stone.
Yeah, so
like a gem.
That's interesting. We don't call them yellow flag, right? But we call them amber flag.
Actually, very few people say amber flag. Usually but you could say yellow flag too. Usually we just use red flag and green flag. I just put this in as a in between. Sometimes people use it, but it's not very heard. But people will know what you mean. But I say in general, it's better to say just red flag, green flag, and that's it. So, Chingu, would you like to tell us what's an amber flag?
All right. Amber flag is something that is in the middle. It's a small issue that has potential to worsen, but it's also trivial. Okay, trivial. My tongue. Trivial enough for you to be okay with it later on.
Spot on. So what amber flag means is just something that you feel a little, I don't really like this, what you do, but I could accept it, maybe. Yeah, it can piss you off just a little bit, but you can come to be okay with it.
Still can stand that.
Yeah. So, for example, some amber flags, it depends on the people, but some people would say something like, they sleep very late, or maybe they don't like spicy food, or very specific things. I feel like amber flag depends on the person. Okay, now let's go to the last one. Green flag. So the green flag, Chingu, would you like to let us know what it is?
Oh, sure. Green flag is a quality that is good and something that makes you feel positively about them. And usually, green flags align more with what you value.
Yeah, so green flags are good things that you see in the other person. If I say, Chingu is very organized, that's a green flag.
No.
So, for example...
I'm not an organized person, I think.
Okay, yeah, you're not organized, but that was an example. Okay.
Sure,
For
got
example, if I like very organized, tidy people, and Chingu supposedly is very organized, I would say, oh, that's a green flag from Chingu because it's something that I like and she does it, so it's good. Yeah. So, for example, a lot of people would say things like studying or eating healthy, good thing, not junk food. You eat like salads and I don't know, fruits. Eating healthy would be a green flag for a lot of people. Just being healthy in general, I think that's a very good sign in a lot of people. So now let's do our little game.
Yeah.
Yeah, excited.
All right,
Yoshi.
and we have to use a website.
Yeah, we're actually doing a tier list.
Yeah, in here.
Let us know what you guys think of a tier list. But we're basically gonna be talking about the beige flag. We don't have to do that. I put it in accidentally, but I think I forgot to take it off. So that's why it's there.
Some of people, if you watch some YouTubers video or some VTubers video just like me, you probably will see those pictures.
Yeah, these tier lists.
Yeah, but if when you ask, did you use that? No, it's my first time to use that. So
yeah,
that's interesting.
Okay, let's try it out then. So today, basically, we're going to rank them by, is this a red flag for me, a green flag, or an amber flag in a person? 就是把他们放到不同的等级，给他放标签。So in here, we're going to see some vocab because you guys might not know something. So come along with us as we talk about what's a red flag, what's a green flag for us. Okay, so let's look at the first one. They call people out no matter who it is. So to call people out is, say, Chingu did something wrong. And I go, hey, Chingu, you did something wrong. That's to call somebody out, kind of like criticize. But you just point it out. You say it out loud. Because maybe when she did something wrong, people pretended not to see it. Or they pretend to not know. And if I point it out, I call out, it's to say, 你做错了. You did this wrong. Okay, so Chingu, what would you consider that as? Green flag, red flag, amber flag? I feel like if it's no matter who it is, it could be your parents, your mom and your dad, or your friends, everything, everybody, even a teacher.
Wow, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, for me personally, I think that's kind of a red flag because
Really?
I see a lot. I know a lot of people who have a very actually, so they like to correct people a lot, and I don't really like it because maybe sometimes it could be good if they do something wrong. You have to call it them out. But for example, if someone is trying to be nice or their comments wasn't necessary, I feel like sometimes I see it like and especially if it's no matter who it is, it's like, oh, your parents, your friends, or even a teacher or someone of authority. I feel like but also if it could be an amber flag. It's acceptable depending on the situation.
Yeah, because I just thought if in a different situation, I think sometimes I can accept that. But if you say my mistakes or my errors in a lot of people, I think that will be really
a lot of
awkward and embarrassed.
You would be really pissed too.
Yeah, I think that's
got it.
Still need to depends on the situation.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the next one then.
Oh, sorry. So, because I think if someone can tell you the truth, I think that's a good thing.
Very good thing.
Yeah. That's why I'll put it in the amber flag.
That's a perspective I didn't think because if they call you out, it's because they will always be honest with you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a valid point. Next up is showing up to your house unannounced. So they don't tell you when they're coming. They just come to your house.
I think that's creepy.
That's creepy?
Because my house, for me, is like a safety place.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just showing up and didn't tell me, yeah, for someone or sometimes that would be a surprise. But I think most of times would be a
bad surprise. Yeah, a really scary surprise.
Yeah, that would be
I can imagine like you're sleeping on your bed and you just see them outside your window like this. Chingu.
Yeah,
I'm coming to your house. That's actually so creepy.
Yeah, that's really creepy.
Then maybe let's put it in red flag.
Yeah, red flag.
Okay, let's look at the next one.
They can go to my house, but need to tell me in advance.
They need to tell you. Yeah. Okay.
Even though just a text.
Yeah. Even just a text is fine.
What about Ivory? What do you
I
think?
also agree. I was gonna say it's an amber flag because it could mean that we're very close to each other. We're very comfortable with each other. But now that you put it that way, it's kind of creepy too. It depends.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like on very, very great terms with him, it would be pretty creepy to me.
Yeah. Otherwise, just one extra. I think that if it's a very, very good friend for me, and if she or he do something, I think I can accept a lot than normal people.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's move on to the next one then.
Okay.
Not great at texting, but is great in person. Oh, this is so hard. What do you think, Chingu? When they send you messages, they could be very dry. Like you tell them, hey, do you want this? Okay. Yes. No. Bye. No. It's so dry.
I think that depends on how I know them.
Yeah.
If I know them online, like by text, like Tinder or something like that, and I will think, I maybe got some bad impression because you can see the text probably they don't have interest, or they piss off, but they being polite, so they still reply you some text. I would think something like that. Yeah, but if they're a friend in my real life, and I just thought, that's his style or her style, something like that, so I will accept that.
I feel like for me that would be such a red flag because I need my friends to text me back, and I feel like if they don't, I'm very expressive when I text, so I put a lot of emojis, a lot of hearts, a lot of happy faces, a lot of exclamation points. So in Chinese not really, because I don't know how to type well in Chinese. 90% of the time I'm looking at the doing keyboard and being that's why I don't send you hearts, Chingu. But in English, where I know the ABCs, I know my ABCs, I know how to text, I know how to talk to people, then yes, I send a lot of happy faces. But I feel like if they're just like, yes, okay, no, I'll be so pissed. Like, don't talk to me. I will block them.
Block them? Yeah. Wow, that's so serious.
Yes, it's very serious for me. Wow. I think texting is very important to me in a friendship. So if you don't text, well, don't talk to me. Don't be my friend. You're not allowed to. Yeah, thankfully, Chingu does use a lot of exclamation points.
Yeah, because I think texting is not, you can see their face or their face expression. So that could be have many misunderstanding just because texting. Yeah,
you're right. But I like your way of texting, Chingu. I want to text more like you. But sometimes I don't know, it's just so hard to text when I'm thinking, or like even the what's it called, pinging. Pinging is so weird, but it's okay. That's for another time to talk about. We can talk about different ways of typing in Chinese. There's like pinging. There's a really weird one I forgot the name of. There's doing, and there's like 10 different ones. There's so many. Okay. Now, 친구, have you used those? Because I've seen one. Yeah, when we were in class, I remember we talked about different ways of typing, like different 键盘.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but have you used them or do you just know about them?
You mean pinging and 注音?
Yeah, but all the other ones. Do you know any other ones?
Oh, you mean 仓颉?
Yeah, those kind of. Those are so hard.
I just know them, but I didn't learn how to type them.
Yeah,
just
I
because
want to
I'm
learn.
lazy.
It looks so cool, but I feel like it would be very
if
hard.
you learn 仓颉, you can type very quickly because I see
really?
a lot of people they typing very fast. They use 仓颉.
Okay, that's it. I am learning 仓颉. New mission, new life mission, 仓颉. Okay. I actually looked it up. I found a website and it was explaining, and then I was reading, and then I was like, oh, damn, this is so hard. Never mind. But I'm guessing better technique leads to more precision. Okay, let's talk about the next one then. Giving you a personal gift rather than an expensive one. 친구, do you understand this one? Because I don't know if it's very understandable, but I'll explain it in general also for the viewers. So a personal gift could be like, for example, they make you a handmade card.
Oh.
Yeah, or they give you something very special that they made themselves. That's what I would say is personal. Rather than something expensive like Gucci, Dior, stuff like that. Or they don't give you flowers, but they fold flowers for you.
Oh.
They fold stuff. Yeah.
For me, it's definitely green flag because
Yeah,
I think I'm more close with this type of person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
I like
personal gifts better than expensive ones?
I like some gift have their
personal touch.
Yeah, personal touch.
Yeah.
I think that's have more memorable.
Yeah, it's more memorable.
Yeah.
It has more meanings. You can know that they did it. Because sometimes I feel like people buy things for you and they're just like, oh, I'll buy whatever. And they spend like 5 minutes thinking about it. But if it's personal, it's like, oh, they probably were thinking about you for like a whole hour while they were doing the card and writing you a card. So I love personal gifts. So nice.
Because if they give you like a personal gift, that means, oh, they noticed you and they care about you. So
exactly.
They like to spend some time or spend some energy. I don't know. Spend some energy to do that, to make a gift for you and only for you.
I so agree with you. Well, of course, it depends on how personal it is because some people grab like grass and go like, hey, it's so personal. It's a piece of grass. I think no.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate cards or handmade things. Origami.
All right.
Okay, next one. Chingu, would you like to say this one?
It's unnecessarily bad mouthing and acts.
Yeah. Oh, Chingu, what would you consider this? I'm very interested to hear your opinion on this one.
Unnecessarily, I think, for me, could be red flag.
Oh, red flag.
Because if they would do that, sometimes one day you probably will be asked for that person. So when that time, that person still say something bad about you.
Bad about you.
Yeah.
About you rather than their other ex. Hey, that actually makes so much sense because I was also gonna think something similar. But some people would say, oh no, it's okay. But I agree with you, Chingu. You had my same exact opinion. You read my mind. Okay, next one.
They're
still
Mhm.
yeah. You wanna go?
Oh, they're still trying to figure out what they want to do with their lives.
Oh,
Mm,
this is hard.
yeah, this is really hard.
I think that's more amber flag because
yeah.
yeah,
That's really depends on the situation.
right? Because if it's like, oh, they really don't know, then maybe but they're working for it, then it's okay. But if it's like, oh, I don't want to do anything with my life, I want to work at McDonald's, I will go pick up the trash. No, no, no. You don't have a life. So I think that's my stand on it. What do you think? Do you think something similar?
I think it's like a goal life. Some goal in your life, and they cannot find them. They maybe need to figure out what kind of person they want to be, or what kind of goal they want to achieve. I thought that's something like that. And all right, let's have an example. A man, and then probably he didn't think about and didn't think thoughtfully what he want to do, but they just keep, I study and I go to college, and then I have a good job, something like that. But one day he probably will find out, that's not the life I want to. And he probably will
think eventually
they're probably trying to find other goal or something he likes. And he probably will be a different person for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you think you would be able to accept it?
I mean,
or so depends on the situation.
That depends on the how I love him, I think.
Okay, I also agree. I agree with that.
Yeah. If it's my family or my really good friend, I think it's accept that.
Okay. Let's do our last one, and then we should end it because we have been on for 30 minutes. But it's okay. If you guys want to see more of this, we can leave a comment and we will do it in another episode and finish it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
So this is actually what we talked about before, Chingu. Do you remember astrology?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I remember.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's our podcast topic in some episode.
Yeah.
Astrology.
So what do you think about people who believe in like 星座、占星灵?
Yeah.
Like, do we like these people, or is it like
because they are big into this?
They're big into astrology.
I'll be red flag.
Red flag.
Because they're a big fan.
Okay,
if they're big
now
fan.
We know, guys. If you guys like astrology, you cannot be with Chingu.
Yeah.
You guys are big into astrology. You can't be friends with Chingu.
I mean, if it's just a friend, that could be. I can accept that because it's not my business. They have.
But if it's
some
your
life they
significant
want.
other,
if there's a girlfriend or some boyfriend, no. Even though my family, I think that's no. Because it's like a 迷信. Like a 迷信. I don't know how to say 迷信.
Like superstition.
Yeah,
like
superstition.
saying 在屋子里开伞就是会给你带来运气. Those kinds of things, 那是迷信吗？
类似 but they really, really believe that.
Oh, my grandma. My grandma. Yeah. Okay. In my opinion, I think being big into astrology. Okay, also red flag.
I mean,
because it's just big.
I will respect them, but for me, if they really, really believe something like that, I think it's like you cannot think logically, and you cannot think by your brain. Is something
Okay,
like
for
that
me,
for me.
and I think this goes to Chingu too. Don't cancel us. But I think we think astrology is very BS. That's our take on it. Astrology is absolute bullshit. It is useless. It has no meaning whatsoever. I think that's what Chingu and I have like unspokenly agreed on, because I think Chingu just kind of hint towards it, and I agree.
Yeah, actually, we're twins.
Yeah, yeah. The other day I was watching a video of a woman. She was talking about manipulation and learning about understanding other people and knowing if they're good or they're bad. And then her third topic was like astrology. And she's like, astrology can let you know so much about someone. And then I was like, nah. Clicked off the YouTube video. I was like, no, not watching this. But I feel like if they are into astrology, it's okay. But big is questionable.
Yeah, if it's just for fun, or it's like a topic and maybe
for fun is fine.
They talking about between friends, something like that. I think that's acceptable. But if you do believe that and take it seriously, I think you're such an idiot.
I feel like if they are big into astrology, they will probably use it against me. Like, for example, if we have a fight, they'll say, oh, you're a Libra and you're so problematic. That's why I fought with you, and it's actually your problem, not mine, because you're a Libra. I feel like that's how someone into astrology would be.
Wow, I hate that.
Yeah, that's what happens in my brain. Like, that's my train of thought. But I don't know. I've met my fair share of people who like astrology, but not someone who's been big. But the people who I've seen that like astrology have also been nightmares to me. So I didn't really like them. So I don't like people who are into astrology.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
You too.
Because you cannot communicate with them.
Yes.
Yeah, they just
they will just throw astrology.
Yeah. Oh, astrology and shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Okay. Well, I think this concludes our podcast for today, right, Chingu? So we actually ended up only with one green flag. Are our standards too high? Are we watching too many K-dramas? Will we never find love? Because we only like one thing. Everything else is red. Will we never find love?
Yeah, we will never find that.
But it's okay.
Sorry,
that's our
true love.
List for today. Yeah, let us know if you guys agree with us. What do you guys think, especially about astrology? Is it good? Is it bad? Because we expressed our opinions very strongly, but I feel like this is something astrology people. Some would say it's good, some would say it's. So let us know. And
down
today we
below.
will Shuu 把了一跤离开台湾.
Yeah. Here.
Let's call it a day.
I'm Chingu. That's call it a day.
Yeah. And I am Ivory. See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.